you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hail. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the moon. The sun don't rise, all the light is gone from me and you.
Righto, it is Friday morning. It is very, very frosty. Oh, a rabbit just flew by my head. It is next to the camera. Oh, that's so adorable. Yeah, so Lynn and I are going to be taken to Goldhawk Road this morning, so that's exciting. Lots of fabric enabling and catching up with everybody. Oh, yeah, so it's pretty freezing, but I like cold. I like it frosty. Yeah. You see the cold air? Lynn is not quite here yet, so he's probably busy in the traffic, but it is exciting. But I am so scared and nervous. You have no idea, guys. I hope you can hear me over the traffic at Renee, and I'll catch you later. Hello everybody, we have all the lovely fabric enabler ladies here and they're all going to say hi. Hi! We're going to have fun? Yes. Lots of fabric perusing? Yes. Purchasing? Yes. Righto, so this is the very first fabric store that we are entering. So here we go. Beautiful sunny day today, which is really good. Lots of sparkles.
If they had that and the bigger squares, that would do for your thing.
Yeah.
But you want the real metal, don't you?
Yeah. This is like Aladdin's cave. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Going downstairs. Quite steep stairs. This is fun. Wow. And then the whole entire downstairs is a little bit filled up with fabric. So, first purchase. Okay, so Vicky and I have come downstairs into this cavern of fabric, of course, and Vicky had her eye on this beautiful fabric here. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? And then turn the camera that way, and look, a whole bunch more. There we go. It's like feeding time, fabric frenzying. Look, ladies and lots of fabric. It's like telling Dracula not to drink blood, is it?
It's just too dry.
Cannot take them away from their fabrics. There you go, see, I rested my case.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So 10 hour articulate.
How big is it? Yeah.
Yeah?
That's fine. That's fine. So we adding into
Don't be.
the 10.
How much?
No, she took another one, so 10 pounds together.
Oh.
She paid. Yeah. Okay.
Righto, so we have had lunch and we're in another fabric store, and here going down into the depths of another room in the basement with fabric and ladies lusting after fabrics. There's some furry fabrics in here. I think all the ladies are over here. Yep, I think some purchases are going on.
It really doesn't matter as long as you work with what you've got.
Yeah, so
If
but
the,
you can.
if the pattern says to have a size X,
Or if you freeze it, don't you put it in the freezer?
Yeah, but once it's already got holes in it.
Well, unless you can work round. No, I don't think Anna's got wax prints in place.
Yes, I just said that. How fun is that? Hey, loads of fabrics. Oh, try and squeeze. There's hardly nowhere to walk. There's loads of fabrics down there. I'm on my own at the moment. I'm a bit scared. I know, I'm a bit of a wuss.
There is silver, gold, turquoise blue and parrot green. Oil is green.
It's just never ending. Fabrics everywhere.
Husband's waiting.
Righto, so I rescued some fabric. I've just brought it back, and my wonderful friend Debbie here
Sorry, where did that go? I don't know where it's gone.
yeah, it's hibernating somewhere. It's keeping warm. It might secretly disappear. Oh, bless you, darling. First up, I got this chiffon georgette fabric in this beautiful gentle floral design, and I'm thinking of a tie front top, and I picked up 1.5 yards. It has a beautiful floaty drape to it and great for a summer make. This stripe, 100% cotton fabric. It is a lightweight, it has good movement to it, and I'm going to make a shirt of sorts. Not decided which pattern yet. I have been after a sky blue stripe fabric for a bunch of time, so I'm so glad I picked this up. The length I got me 2 yards. Anybody that knows me knows that I am a sucker for gingham fabric, so could not pass this one up. I only picked up 1 yard, and again just probably making a little lightweight floaty tie front shirt style top. This setting, it was kind of marked up as a Duchess setting, not convinced that it was, and it may have a little bit of poly content in it. However, I have an idea for a two-tone dress, so this floaty drapey fabric will be the main kind of skirt part of the dress. Unfortunately, this fabric does snag, and there was a couple of pulls in it already. I picked up 1.5 yards. 100% cotton fabric. I got me last 3.5 yards. It was a remnant and did not pay very much for it, only 6, and you may have seen the little part of the video already with the ladies rummaging through picking up remnants themselves. And yeah, I really love this floral design. It has a vintage vibe to it, so therefore I'm thinking of maybe a 50s style pattern dress for it to kind of match in. And although it has semi structure, it still has great movement to it. This denim fabric I managed to pick up, and I've been after a sky blue denim for a little while now. I got me 1.5 yards, and I'm just thinking of a crop style pants, possibly the Jessa pants from Tilly and the Bardens, not 100% sure as yet. This denim is a mid-weight fabric. 100% cotton fabric. It kind of had this unglaze little detailing on it, and as you see when I pan down lower, it has a border to it. And I did see this fabric first up, and then at the end when we were meeting up in the cafe, I actually went back because I did decide to purchase it. And also you see Debbie trying to smuggle it because she also fell in love with it as well. It is a mid-weight, and again there's definitely a vintage vibe going on there, so maybe a dress. There was only 3.5 yards left and they only charged me for 3 yards. Yay! Yep, Morgingham picked me up 3 yards, lightweight. It is squares of a slightly darker mint, a lighter mint mixed with white squares. Really light and floaty, and I'm probably going to make another vintage style look dress with this, and because it's lightweight, great for summer and great for movement. This linen fabric here picked up 2.5 yards, not entirely sure if it is 100% linen. I believe that there is a little mix of perhaps something else in it. As you can see here, it has this exquisite embroidery through it. The embroidery is spaced out over the fabric, so it's not fully covering it. The fabric itself is lovely and drapey, and it is a mid-weight. Not entirely sure at the moment what I am going to create. Maybe a self-drafted dress, maybe a dress from one of the pittons. This embroidery and glaze, I picked me up 1 yard, and it has good movement to it. And as I pan down, you will see at the end it has a little small border, so I'll incorporate that in a little top just to emphasize that, maybe on some sleeves or the hem area. This beautiful embroidery and glaze, I got a thing for embroidery and glaze at the moment, picked up 1.5 yards, and I am hopefully maybe doing a little self-drafted top with some poofy sleeves. I just really like this delicate design. It is a mid-weight, so it has a little bit of structure, but also still has enough movement to be comfortable. This linen viscose I picked up from Guthrie Garney. You guys have already had a sneak peek of this already on Friday Sews, and this is all Adele's fault from Sew for Serenity, and we are going to do a collaboration together. I'm really excited to work with this fabric, and this is a mid-weight. You can see there that it has a good floaty drape to it. All I have is 1.7, and that is because I picked up the very last of this fabric. Yay, go me! This 100% cotton has a little stretch to it. It's textured and it is in a ivory colourway, and I picked up 1.5 yards. Wasn't entirely sure that I kind of like the texture to it that you can see there, so that kind of threw me a little bit. So now I may change up my game as to decide what I am going to make from it. The floral design is stunning. This pretty fabric is a viscose crepe in a floral design. It picked me up 1 yard. No guesses for why I got this fabric, because birds. And for those of you who know me, I love me birdies. Lightweight, floaty fabric, and thinking of just a little summery top. This linen mix fabric, I picked me up 3 yards. You guys have already seen this, and I have already created a dress from it, and it is the Lavinia dress, also from Sew Me Sunshine, and it is just beautiful fabric, not only to work with, but the drape and everything. The fabric has a vintage look to it, kind of reminds me of cottagecore. You will see the Lavinia dress when I do a makes video. Another embroidery and glaze cotton fabric called White Trellis, picked up 2 yards. And yeah, I just gotta have my embroidery and glaze. It is semi-structured, so it's kind of a mid-weight, but still enough movement to it. I am thinking of a dress, and I've kind of got in my imagination maybe something with puffy sleeves, but a simple look to a summery dress. These iridescent lilac pearl shell buttons, I could not resist. They're so beautiful and shimmery, and I think they would look great on any garment. This wonderful Sherpa fabric I had been eyeing up for a bunch of time from Beyond the Pink Door, and yeah, it has this denim and this padded kind of crisscross square quilted design to it. Oh guys, if you could feel this, if there was feel-o-vision, this is so super soft, and I am hopefully going to make a self-drafted jacket. Picked me up 1.5 yards of this jersey fabric. It is a terracotta colour with stripes, but within those stripes it kind of has little pin line stripes going through it, and I think I am just going to make a regular basic tee. This also is so super soft and snuggly as well. Yay, more gingham, of course, go me. Picked up 2 yards in this light blue, and after seeing Hales from Halesmore sewing a whole bunch of times, you'd have to trawl back through her older videos. She made this beautiful vintage style dress, and yep, that is what this fabric is going to be turned into. So it's lightweight, floaty fabric, really soft and comfortable and malleable, and I think it would look great as a vintage dress. Come on, traffic. Oh, for God's sake. Apparently it's never work with children and animals. I cannot leave things down for 5 seconds. Brian, are you enjoying yourself?